Each child still knows this night we pray our lives will show this story, this story he had. Each child still knows this night we pray our lives will show this story, this story he had. Each child still knows this night we pray our lives will show this story, this story he had. Each child still knows this night we pray our lives will show this story, this story he had. Each child still knows this night we pray our lives will show this story, this story he had. Each child still knows this night we pray.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome into January 7th, 2024's live stream, Sunday night. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. I am your host, and I'm still alive. Last I checked. Hold on. Yeah, I got to fix the green screen because I used it earlier today without it being enabled. Now it's going to be, now I can move around and there'll be no blurriness. We have Darren, we have Josh Kinder, Big Dude, which is Craig, William Dawson, Sin Vicious, Chris Garrett, and Rich just joined us. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey there.
According to the mixer, you guys are going out. I don't know. I'll wait to get confirmation over the... Tony Wallow says normal with the heart through the arrow or the arrow through the heart. Oh, thank you, Tony. Now, you know, by putting the OO in there, the few Filipinos that watch the channel are going to think you speak Tagalog. Why do I have a watermark on my background? I'm going to change that. Been an interesting Sunday. I shot a video. I uploaded a video, not the one I shot. Watched a few Choin channels. Can't go with Grinch. That's
Watch a few what channels?
Choin. C-O-I-N.
Okay.
Choin. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, we'll go with that. Talked to Josh at least once. Talked to Alex at least once. And I noticed Alex is not here. After he said, Ken, for the 18th time, I will be there. And unless I'm missing something. Oh, he's probably here incognito. So Ski Man says
maybe he maybe not home from church yet.
they don't have church on Sunday nights there anymore.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Well, Sunday morning and once a week. I think it's every other week on Wednesday night. I literally got off the phone with him at 8 o'clock when I had to go get ready for the stream. And if it wasn't for that, we probably would have talked until right up to when I needed to push the button to go live. So he's now a member of the DKR family. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, he won't come on. He won't come on Zoom with the while it's streaming, I guess.
That's a possibility. Which church I don't know. His dad preaches at the church that they attend, but I don't
It is
know.
a missionary Baptist.
Is it? Okay.
Baptist.
Chris says it's a missionary Baptist. Oh, wait a minute. That's
It's
the
not
wrong
much
one.
different than Southern Baptist, I think.
There we go. I got it now. Yeah, I honestly don't know. The only thing we talk about at the church is obviously the internet speed, followed by the internet speed, which you're not going to believe the next subject, but it is the internet speed.
I don't know if Alex realizes, this is going to sound like I don't know if he realizes it, but the church can run without the internet.
Yeah, yeah. It's just, he
A lot of
today
people
he
nowadays
dim.
don't think it can,
Yeah,
but-
I mean, yeah, but a lot of churches nowadays are going to the internet. Is this
Yeah, I
over
know,
here?
I
It is
know.
over there. Okay, so what? I don't understand why that's off. It's right there. Oh, that
There was
must.
one time
Oh, go ahead.
There was one time when our lights went out at the night service right before church started, and we still had church.
Candles.
No, actually, it was probably just summertime. It actually wasn't that hot. I don't remember it being that hot because I wouldn't known. I would remember if it was hot. I don't know. They didn't use candles. I know. I don't remember using candles. They might have did. I don't know.
Ski Man says we ran when we ran without internet. But when I tripped and fell, it hurt worse. I'm trying to find a background. For some reason, the last one's just the green screen's actually placed properly. I don't really want to go with Christmassy. I go with this one. I think that one will be. Well, that's still Christmassy though.
Maybe the
but
time it did that, it wasn't completely summer yet, and it just wasn't that hot that day.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was light in the sanctuary, and I don't know.
Well, he did demonstrate the difference between the old setup, the way they were recording audio, and the new microphone they got last week, and big difference between day and night. Now his concern is he doesn't know if he needs to record it in single channel or dual channel stereo. I told him it sounded just fine the way it is. I wouldn't mess with it. Looks like Greg is having some issues getting his camera going tonight. There it is. Hello,
He
Greg.
needs to be in
Oh,
plain-
he's
plain old
eating
monitor.
dinner.
He needs to
Yep.
be in plain monitor.
All right, hang on. Let's see what it is. Oh,
Man.
that looks good. You kind of burnt that one piece of bread, though, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
But that does look good. I'm having a Filipino dinner called mung, M-U-N-G beans, which are really good. I happen to like them. I got to kind of scale back this week a little bit so that the appointment on Friday goes as good as it possibly can. I'm still holding the same weight at 253. Or I'm sorry, 243, 253. Man, I'd be having a cow if I ever got back that heavy. I did drop slightly when I was sick last week, under 240, but as we all know, that was going to come back, and it did. So this week is all about not eating any junk food and eating decent proportions And then Friday night, we'll go to dinner and celebrate whatever the news is with the doctor. Don't know what it's going to be, good or bad. They don't even know. I got a text message from them today, and they moved it back a half hour, which is fine. It's now 8 o'clock instead of 7:30, but they want me to check in at 7 now, which makes no sense. So, Josephina, good to see her. And if she puts another comment in, she will see I just gave her the blue wrench mod status.
Oh, the webcam fell down.
Ski Man said he needs glasses, but all the eye doctors are all booked up. Yeah, eyesight's really good. Oh, does anyone remember how long ago it was that I hooked up the 5th monitor to my system? Been a while back, has it not?
Yep.
That's what I
Maybe
thought.
a week or so.
Oh, at least a week or so. I would say closer to my guess would be 2 or 3 weeks ago. Anyway, Alex today, when I told him, he goes, "You got 5 monitors? How's that possible?" And I had him call me back on the phone, and I showed him, and he's still looking right at all 5 monitors, and he's not buying it. So, and then he said, "Well, can you have another monitor?" I technically could put another monitor on this system right now. The way it sits right now, I can add one more monitor. The question is,
But what would he gain out of it?
exactly, I don't have the space to put it. I don't have another 22-inch wall mount like what Robert gave me. I don't have an extra monitor just to test it to see that it's going to work. And I have no use for it. The 5 that I have work perfect. I can see all 5 sitting right here looking the way I'm looking with the slight turn of my head. I can see all 5. I can back up and I can see all 5 without turning my head. Hello, Jeff.
Evening.
You
I'll
look
be
cold.
in and out. I got to take kids home in a while. So
Well, I got the macro running. We got about 19 or so minutes to go, depending on when the macro itself started. Yeah, I thought he was around when we demonstrated the 5 monitors way back when, but apparently he was not. So, he can remind me when we end the stream and we go to the after Zoom stream, remind me to tell you about something. Somebody just remind me of valet parking. That'll kick in my thoughts. So, Ski Man says he remembers. Yeah, it's been a while. I think I could go look and see. I did a video on it, and that was a couple days after I had done it. So, but there's absolutely no reason for me to have 6 monitors. Serve no purpose. Bragging rights? I don't care. So,
can
anyway.
I be?
Can you be a Jeff? Yes, Jeff. By all means.
Why do you need 5 monitors?
I use all 5, believe it or not. I have.
Well, I remember when you had 4, and I'm just wondering what you used the 5th one for. What did you gain?
I had to split things. When I had 4, I had to split things up half a screen to do things. Now I can full screen. Like, I should take a picture. The monitor on the left is YouTube. I'm monitoring. I gotta learn to talk. Monitoring YouTube.
English.
I know, English. That was part of my upload today. I think I spelled it wrong. The first 22-inch monitor has the 2 clocks that everybody sees and pop-out chat so that I can go over there and make the thing pop out and show up on the stream, which it did right there. Right there it is, finally. Right in front of me is Zoom. Now, I did not put Zoom full screen tonight, and it looks okay over the monitor. Now, just for curiosity, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and make it full screen and see if that makes a big difference or not. Yeah, it actually shrunk it down. That looks okay. So that's that. OBS is on one monitor, and then there are 2 things running over on the 5th, the newest one, and that right now is the macro. And I opened up a browser just to kind of follow the football game. It's not a necessity per se, but it's there. And yes, go ahead and rub it in. If my Colts would have won last night, they would have been the division champions because Jacksonville got upset at Tennessee today, and doesn't bother me a bit. There's always next year. We're going to be the Chicago Cubs of the NFL. So, even number. Yeah, Ski Man, it could be because that way I would get an even number, but I'm okay with 5. More than likely, I'll retire the monitor over there one of these days because I can probably split one of my screens and get it back. Mrs. K just sent me a message. She didn't say how her night was going. So, anybody got anything?
Eagles lost.
Did they really? I haven't looked at that score yet. Who'd they lose to?
Jets.
No way. New York beat them?
Oh, Giants. I'm sorry, Giants.
Okay, no way.
That's
New York beat them?
That's even worse.
Okay, so what's more insulting, to get beat by the Jets or the Giants? Are they still in the playoffs?
I doubt it. I think for the last 6 games they're 5-1.
I will have to go look that up because I don't know. I know the AFC. Yeah, the AFC North, Baltimore. Can't even think of the teams now. Anyway, they all have winning records. First time since 1970, there's been an entire division have a winning record. That's kind of hard to believe, actually. But I'll watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. I won't watch it for the game. It matters not to me who's in it. I always watch for the commercials. And even then, I don't stick around very long to do that. Do what, Chris?
Have you seen your weather for this week?
We're supposed to get snow late Monday all the way through Wednesday, but the last I saw of it, it was supposed to be a mix of rain and snow.
Yeah.
Which is fun because, yeah, Mrs. K volunteered to work Tuesday, and her normal days this week are Wednesday, Thursday. So that makes it fun and interesting. It was snowing here today. It little bitty, just like not going to do anything, just going to make a nuisance of making things wet, and that's all it did.
It's part of the same storm we're getting.
Yeah, there's a big storm out there. I was looking out west. There is actually a really decent sized storm headed this way.
We had
And,
a lot of wind and cold here today. So,
thus the sweatshirt.
well, my office is cold. When I turn the heat up in here, it makes some of the other rooms upstairs too hot.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
Who's going to perform at the Super Bowl?
Haven't heard.
I say the odds is probably Taylor Swift, but
That no, possibly. I don't know. I honestly
Super
don't
Bowl's
know.
There's actually snow east of Phoenix. And you know, there are mountains east of Phoenix, so it's snowing down Tucson at the Mexican border.
well, I hope they get more snow than we did.
says the 2024 performer is going to be Usher.
Yep, singer, 8-time Grammy-winning singer Usher, and Usher is who?
What did he do?
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
the musical act this year is Usher. Okay,
Is
I don't
he,
know who he is. Not going to be Taylor
Hip hop
Swift.
or is he hip hop or rap or
I have
pop?
no idea. I'm gonna Google
I don't-
him. I'm Googling him right now as we speak. He is well, what's my precise location? An American singer, songwriter, and dancer. He's widely recognized as an influential figure in the contemporary R&B and pop music. Released his
R&B
first
pop, okay.
self-titled album in 1994 at the age of 16. And now I
Yeah.
don't have any monitoring screen. It went completely away on Firefox. So maybe it's an ad. Uh-oh. Tony's, well, I hope it wasn't buffering out there. Photomix Media says, says sup. What's up? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put YouTube on Google as well. I'll have two monitoring screens, and that way, if Firefox does buffer and I get an ad on Google, then we'll know what's going on. That was suggested on Doug's stream yesterday. So that's what I need the 6 monitor for right there. See? You guys talked me into it. Believe it or not, yesterday, day before, whatever day I went to Walmart, they have, if you want a TV right now, Walmart here in Indianapolis anyway, has fantastic prices on their TVs. I mean, 50-inch for under $300. Not that I'd put another 50-inch monitor in here. That's
Gotta
it.
watch out at Walmart. A lot of their TVs, if you don't look at the model number and Google it, it may be 3 or 4 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like the Vizio, they have the 228, I think it is, but it's a D series. That came out in 2018 or 19.
That'd be what, 5, 6 years old then?
Yeah.
Try to do what Linus Tech Tip did, get a 115-inch TV.
100-inch?
115-inch.
Oh, 115-inch. One TV that big? Or was
Yeah.
it separate? One.
One TV.
Wow.
He said he's the only one got one in the U.S. It came from China. It's not supposed to be in the U.S. or something. I don't know how he got it.
TCL makes one.
How the hell do they ship something like that?
I don't know, but
How the hell you put
they
it
had
in
a
your
hard
house?
time getting it off the truck. It had to come free.
Yeah, I would imagine that or special delivery.
When it came out, found an article that said it was 17,500 Australian dollars, whatever that means.
How much?
However that translates.
How much?
17,500 Australian.
I thought you said that. Okay,
My
buffering
notes
there,
says
and
11,000.
I'm buffering on Firefox, and there's no ad on YouTube. So maybe that's not going to be the cause of this. That is just crazy. I am going to set a camera up so that I can put Firefox on one monitor, YouTube on another monitor, live stream possibly, and or maybe not just another stream, maybe my live stream, so that you can see both at the same time, and you can see that this one's buffering and Google is not. So that's not it. The other interesting conversation, or one of the interesting conversations I had today with Mrs. K was about commercials and ads and monetization. And she thinks that the reason I get above 600 subscribers and then the next day I drop to 599, and that's been going on now for 3 or 4 days, is because she thinks YouTube wants me to become monetized. And I kind of just slough it off if I don't think that's it at all myself.
YouTube can really care less.
Do what, Bill?
YouTube can really care less about that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I do agree with her that I think they want me to be monetized because I'm monetized, they make more money. And once I'm monetized, then ads start getting played on my stream, and thus they get more money. I watched a guy today that apologized to his subscribers because he has been monetized, and I guess YouTube basically said you're going to run an ad. What is that, Josh?
My phone.
Okay. All right.
Sound like it was saying Chris.
Mute your mic. Yeah, I thought. Thank you. He muted his mic, or somebody muted his mic for him. So I don't know. I know I have been 6:16 to 6:20. I go to bed relatively in good spirits about that. The next morning I wake up 5:99. I was 6:16 this afternoon when I was online with Josh Kinder. By the time 5 o'clock rolled around, I was 5:99 again. So
saying 6:02 right now.
yeah, I knew I was back over 6. I was aware of that. Yeah, it is what it is.
Keep creeping up.
Oh sure, yeah. Now the bell's not ringing because why? I forgot to check it. That's why. Exactly. I forgot to check it. I thought I had everything prepared today, and clearly the macro is not working right. Now, I'm going to test it. The stream will go a little bit over tonight. Once the scroll goes through, I'm going to rerun the macro basically just to see the first 3 that are set, because I don't think it's running correctly. I made a couple changes. Yeah, I clicked the live button, it went back live, and then it instantly buffered again on Firefox. So I guess it's Brave browser. Anybody use Opera?
Yep. That's all I ever use.
Do you get ads?
Nope.
I have to check into that then.
It does come with an ad blocker.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Built in, just like Brave browser.
I just turn it off and go back, and 2 hours later turn it back on again.
Jose's questioning whether I was prepared or not. Obviously not. I forgot to turn the bell on. So,
I mean, ads is what chased me off Chrome. I mean, because it just got to be ridiculous.
Yeah. And doggone it, buffering again. I better do an internet. I better do a speed test. I know it's frustrating. If you guys aren't buffering, though, those of you that are on Firefox, then that must tell me it's local. My download right now is over 920, so I'm guessing it's not the internet. And it could be what Jim said. It could be YouTube's doing whatever YouTube does.
Everybody's on the internet tonight.
And I've factored
Every
that
night.
thought. Sure. Well, yeah. And that was another thing. I was gonna try to keep accurate records of from 8 to 9 or 9. Yeah, 928 down, 940 up, and it's still buffering.
How many million phones out there?
Oh gosh.
200 million? In the US?
Laptops and tablets and yeah. All right, now it's no longer buffering, so we'll see. I'm not going to get the old stopwatch out and get it down to the second, but I'm going to try to keep a better watch on it. But there's been no ads. I would have really been happy with when that buffers, an ad shows up on YouTube. That would have been acceptable. Yeah, Ghetto.
Check your email when you get Tim.
All right.
Don't throw me over the screen.
I can do that. Check my email, tell you over the stream. Got it.
Don't tell me over the screen.
Okay, got it. I'll check it as soon as the stream is over. How's that sound?
Okay.
Log Dog says he is here. Good to see him. did ask the professor today if there was any way we could hook up Stream Deck to the pop-out chat thing that I do. And we concluded that it's not possible. Now, apparently, there it goes. A little bit of a delay. Yeah, I'm going to set cameras up and actually run several tests on this. Because there's about a 3-second delay. It showed up on Google, and then it showed up on Firefox, which is weird. But, I mean, I get it. Got to go from here to there, back down to here. Or so the story goes. So, Ski Man, I got some good news from a friend of mine. 27 days to his treatment. Okay, good. Good. That's good news to hear.
If he put the pepper, he put that gray hair.
What gray hair?
If Alex put the pepper, he put that gray hair.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it. I put the Christmas tree back in the garage last night. I took down all the decorations that we had around the house, and I took the wreath off the door. So yeah, we are, Christmas is over. Done and over.
Right here, or be bald just on top.
I got my tree up for next year already.
I do too. She wants to cover it this year, and I tried to go down the road of, well, we didn't cover it last year. What's the point in covering it this year? And that argument lasted all of about, we're going to cover it. And I finally just said, okay, you know, we're going to cover it, which you know what that means. That means I'm going to cover it. In fact, she left me 2 large trash bags out today on the counter with a note for the Christmas tree.
You're not going to the fair, are you?
The fair? The fair's in August.
Yeah, you're not doing that again if you are you?
I don't know, Josh. It will depend on what. We don't go to the fair for the fair activities. We've never gone to the fair for the fair activities. We always go for the musical acts, the musical groups that are playing. We did that in San Diego. We never went to a fair in Nevada, and we did go to the Illinois State Fair once, and that was not for the musical acts. That was just to see what it was like, and it was such a disappointment. I've been to carnivals that were bigger than the Illinois State Fair. So, just my personal opinion.
I think I made progress.
But I can't answer that question. August is a long time away. All right, we have the scroll going by. Going to be making changes to that. I just got to sit down and do it. Basically, it's going to stay the same. It's just going to have a few names added. Tony Wallow says, good night. Ski Man says, we have one of those tree bags. Yeah, I thought about that. Long Dog was making dinner when we went live. There's no sense highlighting that. You guys can still hear my voice, but you can't see us because I forgot to mute it, and that's fine. I want to thank all of the new subscribers, Josephina and White Wolf, for being here tonight. Thank you so much for showing up. White Wolf USA, full name. I will be dropping links starting tomorrow. If you guys want to check them out, cool. If not, that's fine too. All right, it's over. So I'm going to rerun the macro. No, actually, I'm not going to rerun the macro. I'm going to do this by click. I'm going to do this the old school fashioned way. So that change took place. Used to be a little glitchy.
All right.
I didn't even have to look at Zoom, and I know you and Princess are having a discussion. All right, so that looks all right. Made a couple changes to that. And I forgot to change this. It's coming up here shortly. Yeah, I forgot to change that, so I don't need to watch that. We'll go to the next one. I did change this. It's coming up here right now. I moved the Doug Betts-ism up to the upper right. No animation. Got rid of all the clocks except the one. It should be saying 8:59 straight up right now. I don't have the mic volume up, so I don't know. And then it should have Doug Betts-ism and then Happy New Year. Yeah, that didn't play a while ago. I don't think. All right. And then we go, of course, to the main Zoom. And we know that that's good. So last time for that, let's let it get up there on the screen. Oh, now that was interesting. At the end of the other one, it still had the clocks. And I'm fairly certain I deleted all those. But my DaVinci has got something going on. There's the email for Zoom. If you'd like to join us on Zoom on the panel, shoot me an email, case.z00m@gmail. I'll get you the credentials. We'll get you on the panel and take her from there. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow at Doug's at noon my time, Greg's time, Darren, William's time, Sin's time, Josh's time, Chris's time. And tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, will be Ken Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Live. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.